Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel, and welcome to Need for Speed Champions. Today, we are not showcasing a mock, but we are going to be building the LEGO Speed Champions 2023 McLaren Formula 1 car and the 2023 McLaren F1 car, Formula car, Polybag version. So, we are going to do like a time-lapse build, and I may stop in between the times to show you guys the cool building techniques and features, because I know I've seen a lot of people, especially with the racing brick, who showcase all of the Speed Champions way for 2024 of March 1st, 2024, excuse me. So I will be doing the McLaren first, and then I'll be working my way up to the double pack, which is going to be the BMW M4 GT3 and the BMW M Hybrid V8. So let's get started with the Polybag. Before we dive right into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And if you want to check out my website where I sell custom instructions for all of my mocks, you can check out needforspeedchampions.com, where I'll be selling all of my customized mocks. As always, I really appreciate it if you go check it out and, you know, have a look around, see what you think about it. Now I'm gonna try to be as quick as possible with this video, because I do kind of have a scratchy throat at the moment. And long story short, I hate pollen season, but that's not important right now. So without further ado, let's dive right into the video. We're going to start with the Polybag and work our way to the single pack. So let's get started. Look how cute this little thing is. I said it with a high-pitched voice, I had to. It's a very basic build for the McLaren McLaren Formula 1 car. Still got a handful of pieces here. This piece reminds me of the Wild Tangent logo on, on old Windows Vista, Windows XP? I don't know. It's a gaming platform where I used to play. Where I think they still have Bowler Polo. If you guys remember that game, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I noticed too that they use like a light color. I forgot the name of the color, but I've noticed that they use the part similar to what I have on this car here. The reason why I mention that is because I had to order like 2 of these Disney Frozen Lizard sets where they have the parts, because at the time that was the only part that was available in that specific color, and they didn't have a lot of these parts on sale on Bricklink, so I had to order those sets just to finish the cop car off. But since they are now making more of these, I can just take this off the set list because anybody can build this car now, once I get the instructions made for this car, that is. So with the Polybag model out of the way, let's build the McLaren Formula 1 single pack. Alright, so we got 3 bags, instruction manual here, and the sticker sheet with so many stickers. Thanks, LEGO. Alright, so I'm quite done with bag 1, and we got a handful of samples here just for spare parts. I noticed that the new part that they have on the thing is like a 2x1? I think it's a 1x2. It's either way, it's a new slope. It's kind of similar to this piece that you see here. I've recently used it on my police Mustang that I've showcased on my Instagram page not too long ago. Wait, if you're not following me on my Instagram page, make sure you do that. I'll link that down below. But yeah, I've used it on my Mustang. The minifig looks basic. Just look at them. It's just basic, man. Here's some other details that I picked up on this. I noticed that there's a printed steering controller. So that's a huge step for Lego there. I remember these pieces. I've used that in like, the only time I used the black piece was in my Fittipaldi EF7 VGT. And those were pretty hard to get. The reason for that is because you can find them in like the space, what is it called? The Adventures of Space something. I don't know what it was called. I forgot what it was called. I think they only have 2 of these. If they don't have the extra piece to it, like what we got here in this little pile. Also got a minifig here, so I'm going to add that to my minifig collection. Got the chassis base established. So now we are ready for bag 2. Bag 2 completed. I forgot to mention 2 things in the first half. The first half was that when putting the sticker on this little tile piece here, this circular tile piece, I forgot what this piece is called, but it's a circular piece. When I placed the sticker on here, I kind of fudged it up a little bit because it's not centered the way I want it. That's a bit upsetting right now. So, but I'll get over it. The second thing is that I am planning to swap these out for my police Mustang and for the other Mustang cars to come, as well as the future mods that I have in mind. But I'm not going to take it from this set here, because this time I've officially made the decision to keep all the set cars that I buy. I just decided to keep them built, so that way they can just be a part of the mock history. I mean, the Lego set history. I'm gonna be buying some more sets just so I can build them up and then just have them as a set collection. That way I can just keep them. And for the other Speed Champions cars that came out in the first generation, I'm gonna buy those and keep those as well. So they're gonna be a part of my car history. So I won't take any parts from these. However, I will be buying another set like this in the future just for the parts. They got some clever techniques here. I realized that they used like I think it's a grill that is commonly used on like the 1930s or the 1940s cars. I've seen a couple of builders use those for the cars of that era. Also, I like how they have like these little paint bucket handles that you can use as like a suspension thingy. When connecting the front here to the whole chassis base, I realized that I should have never placed an axle in between these 2 cross arms. So that was a mistake on my end. And I got a little clever build back here too. They use like a ski board that's used on a minifig just to get this sticking out a bit and have it lined up almost perfectly centered, at least for me, because I'm building, so almost perfectly centered. So that's a clever idea. Lego is giving people some big ideas. Also forgot to mention, we have some more spare parts, not as much as the first bag. Still going through the pain of adding stickers to the livery, adding stickers to the chassis base, and we still got a third bag to go. So let's get this baby started. Don't you hate it when you realize that you placed the sticker upside down? I did it with the spoiler. So, alright, so we are done with the building process for the McLaren Formula 1 car. We got some extra pieces, 2 of which could be useful. I don't know about the others. The sticker sheet, gone. This box, gone. The McLaren I keep saying F1. The McLaren Formula 1 car, as well as this little kid there. The McLaren Formula 1 car. And we got a minifig to go with the single pack. That concludes the build for the 2024 LEGO Speed Champions McLaren Formula 1 car, as well as the Polybag version. The value on these Speed Champions cars is steady going up, and especially the previous cars like the 2020 models. I realized the prices are a lot higher than they were when they first came out. I'm gonna have to keep them. If I want parts, I can order some parts. And speaking of parts, look at this new part right there. This is a cutout piece from this piece. Here it is up on the screen here. And we got an orange tube. We actually got a tube now. So there's that. There's also a 1x1 bracket available in orange now. You know what that means. This is pretty new because these could be used for, come on camera. These could be used for any mock that I have in mind, like the McLaren F1 LM or something else, which would be a mystery car. I'm not going to reveal it to you guys just yet, but it is a mystery car. Going around the back here, we have a fairly even proportions on either side. It is still 8 studs wide, but it is kind of even. So it's like 4 studs at the base, and then 3 studs for the spoiler, and then 5 studs wide when you're building the spoiler out. So that was a pretty interesting build. And of course, we have some brand new dish wheels, as well as the tires. These are built-in tires, by the way. You can't remove them, which is a positive but a negative, either way you look at it. So there's the minifig, the McLaren Formula 1, and the Polybag version of the McLaren Formula 1 cars. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the time-lapse build. And if you notice anything different with the videos, because I try to be more interactive with my viewers, just trying to give them the updates in the building process. I want to do more of that in the future. That way, you know, I can just kind of interact with you guys and stuff. But yeah, they have so many vital parts in this set, so I'm probably going to be buying another set, McLaren Formula 1 set, just for the parts pack. And if all the other sets turn out to be great, then I'll probably buy another one just for the parts pack. If they're not that great, I'm still going to buy them for the parts pack. Just won't be building them. Some sets are good, some sets are bad, depending on how one looks at it. The different takes on building these sets from LEGO Speed Champions. So what do you guys think of this set? Let me know down in the comments below. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring a bell for notifications, share this video out there, and you guys have a great day.